Welcome to tonight's meeting of the Assets and Infrastructure Committee meeting. I declare the meeting open at 7:01 p.m. Acknowledgement of country. I would like to acknowledge the Bidjigal people of the Eora Nation, who are the traditional custodians of all lands, waters and sky in Georges River area. I pay my respect to elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples who live, work and live on these lands. We'll just do an acknowledgement of Remembrance Day. So if I can ask you to stand and I'll read through. They went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady and aglow. They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them, lest we forget. And ask that we stand for 1 minute silence. Be seated. Thank you. There were no apologies for the meeting. And there were no requests to attend via audio visual link. Notice of live streaming of council meetings. Staff and public are reminded that this meeting is being recorded for minute-taking purposes and is also being broadcast live to the public on the council's website in accordance with Section 5 of the Council's Code of Meeting Practice. The recording will be made available on Council's website. Code of Meeting Practice, the order of business is as shown in the agenda, which has been made available. Staff and public are reminded that this meeting is open. Doors to the meeting room are to be left open until the meeting moves into a closed confidential session in accordance with Section 14 of the Code of Meeting Practice. Only if the meeting moves into a closed confidential session will the public broadcasting of the meeting be suspended. Council's Code of Meeting Practice prohibits the electronic recording of meetings without the express permission of council, and mobile phones must be turned to silent during the meeting. Was any disclosures of interest on the councillors here today? No. There are no speakers registered for tonight's meeting. And we'll jump into the confirmation of minutes of previous meetings. So matter ASS 027-24, confirmation of the minutes of the Assets and Infrastructure Committee meeting held on the 12th of August 2024. Can I call for a mover?
I'll move that.
Thank you.
I'll second that.
Can I put that to a vote? All in favour, say aye. All against? Anyone against? Okay, I declare that carried. We'll jump to the committee report. So matter ASS 028-24, report of the Georges River Council Traffic Advisory Committee meeting held on the 5th of November 2024. Can I call for a mover and a second?
I'll move it.
Second, Councillor.
Yeah.
Yourself, Nancy? Thank you. Did anyone have any questions or concerns with the minutes? No?
I just
Thanks.
spoke to, I think, Hayley just before the last traffic committee meeting, and I think we've addressed the issues that I had at the last year's Greek Festival. There was a lot of issues around the exit and entry into Todd Park and Carwar Avenue, but I think the traffic management has been updated since that time that we spoke, hasn't it?
Yes, yeah, it has been updated. I can't remember the exact details at this point in time, but as per the councillor request, it's been
Yeah.
updated to account for
Yeah.
the increased traffic, and the
Yeah.
driveway issues have been rectified from
Great.
last time as well.
Yeah. So a lot of people couldn't get in or couldn't get out. There was a lot of issues around that area there at I think Water Street and Bonyala. So thanks.
No worries.
Thanks, councillor Moore. Anyone else? Councillor Fung?
Yeah, if I could just, I know through the chair, Andrew and I have spoken, but just wanted to clarify the matter at Durham Street, Alawa, that I understand there was a proposal by Alan to bring parking on the north side of Durham Street for 30 minutes. So was that discussed at the TAC?
Through you, Madam Chair, yes, that was raised at the Traffic Advisory Committee. Yes.
Okay, and then that's separate to the proposal that's being put forward, which is, I think, 7 to 4, Monday to Friday, and 7 to 1.
Yeah, so
So it's because that's on the south side, yeah? Okay, and then we're going to deal with Alan's one at a later stage.
Sure. So through you, Madam Chair, what you've got in front of you as part of the Traffic Advisory Committee is only for the temporary changes to the southern side of Durham Street, which is the impacts of the Campfield redevelopment from the state government. So they're temporary changes proposed to occur through to November 2025.
Okay.
Any other questions in respect of the minutes? No? So I'll put the report to a vote. All in favour, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone against? I just say that carried. The next item is ASS 029-24, Clayton Reserve, Moore Reserve and Donnelly Park proposed no camping or staying overnight signage. Can I call for a mover and second on that item?
I will second that.
Thank you. Do we have any questions or concerns in respect of this item?
I wouldn't mind asking a question. And how did it come about with the campers in those locations? Just free campers?
Yeah, so once we put up the no camping signs at the other locations about 12 months ago, I think it was.
Yeah,
Susie
around
Park.
San Susie. Yeah.
Yeah, Dover East, and there was one more, could be Donnelly. Yeah, Donnelly, sorry.
Donnelly Park. Yeah.
No, that's the one we're proposing this time. There was one other location. The rangers reported that the campers had moved on to other sites, including Clayton Reserve and Donnelly.
Yeah.
So this is, again, to stop that from happening at these particular locations. Also, anecdotally, we spoke with the rangers as well, just to make sure that the people staying there weren't there because they were experiencing homelessness. And anecdotally, they said, no, it seems like it's people just camping, more of a tourist type thing.
So how often are they patrolling?
I have to take that on notice and ask the rangers.
Yeah.
You don't need.
Thank you.
Any other questions? I think that's an important point, and we've had a discussion around people experiencing homelessness in our LGA. It's growing. It's mainly women with children. So we did have a bit of a chat about that. I think it's important. Maybe there should be some strategies around how we manage that with conversations when they're being told to move on. Understand the context as well. But what I'm hearing, it sounds like that's not the case. But I think we should be sensitive to it. Yeah. Any other questions? All good. All right, I'll put that to a vote. Can I, all in favour?
Aye.
Anyone against? Great. And that concludes the meeting. So there'll be no other business on the agenda. I declare this meeting closed at 7:10 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you.